This is Adani back with another reading. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I do ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm doing readings or when I go live. Okay? So let's get some messages from Spirit. Spirit, what do you want us to know right now? So there's a situation that you let go of that is returning for you to heal it, looks like. We have the Emperor, we have the Justice card, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Emperor could be an Aries, Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising, or Venus. The Justice card could be a Libra. So we're definitely dealing with a love situation. Okay. A love situation that needs to be healed. Maybe this is a situation that ended. Okay. And this person is trying to come back into your energy. Okay. They're seeing things differently now. This person was in a toxic energy before because this fell out. This was the Devil card. This fell on the ground. Okay. So definitely this is someone that wants to reunite with you. Okay. And they're trying to figure out a way how to pretty much control their behavior, because this right here symbolizes the demon in them. This person has the tendency to be controlling. This person has a tendency to, try to, it's almost like someone who likes to manipulate a situation or a person in a relationship. Things have to go their way. Okay? It's their way or the highway, right? So they're trying to control that part of them that does that. Okay? They're trying to pretty much cover up those behaviors so they can try to come back and say they've changed, they're not the same person, or try to behave like they've changed just to get back into your energy. Okay? We could be dealing with maybe someone that is, you could have a child for this person. Okay? So they're going to come back in your life trying to, make peace and try to make up for whatever that happened. Okay? Because this says, ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. So this person is going to try to come in and make up for something, okay? So they're going to probably try to spoil you, pamper you, maybe with gifts, with money, um, or, you know, whatever they know that you like is what they're going to try to use to get you to, you know, trust them again. We have the hangman here. So like I said, this person has taken the time to look at things in a whole complete different way. Okay, so we're dealing with a narcissist, and now they're seeing that the way that they were before has caused an imbalance in the relationship. Okay, so it's not working for them. So they're trying to bring balance back into this situation and see a different perspective. So they're now seeing, you know, what they were doing wrong, and that's why they're trying to, you know, put a control over this. This is almost giving me like the Archangel Michael card, where, or picture, where the Archangel Michael has his foot on the demon. Okay, so he's trying to stand in his power and be in control and start acting a little bit more um more structured, more secured, more stable. Okay, so that way they can win your trust again. Okay, this person has probably gone through something that has made them see both sides and trying to bring balance and treat you more fairly now. Okay, they're trying to treat you more, you know, fairly, because they know now that however, whatever they did in the past was unjust, was unfair. Okay, so they're ready to come in and heal that situation. They want healing with you and them. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. And they want this because they do have love for you with the Ace of Cups. Okay? They do have love for you. They've realized that. They haven't been able to let you go or release you. Okay? This person feels like the future is bright with you. So just know that this is someone that you have let go of in the past, is definitely coming back, or they're already back. And it says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So this person is now willing to release control and try to do things a little bit more differently. Okay? And not trying to pretty much control you, and allowing you to be who, you know, like your unique self. Okay? It says express your individuality. So this person is now accepting you for who you are. You know, I could be speaking to someone that has their own unique way of being, their own unique way of dressing, their own unique way of acting, right? That this person was judging you on before. But now they're seeing things differently now, and realizing that, you know, you don't dance to the beat of everybody's drum. You could actually be a healer. I'm also getting that this emperor, you know, was dealing with a lot of things in their life. You know, they felt trapped, they felt stuck, and you healed them. You healed their heart. Just the fact that you gave them, you showed them love. They weren't used to that. You know, helped them free themselves from this bondage that they had. They had an attachment. They had an attachment with this demon down here. This emperor had an attachment, and it's given that they're free. They're free of it. Okay, so maybe after they walked away from you, right? After they left this situation, they were able to confront their shadow self, because pretty much that demon is our shadow self. So we have to face our demons and deal with it, and that's how we free ourselves. And they're now, with the strength card, able to control themselves, suppress those toxic habits that they had before that had a hold on them. They're now able to see things, for what they are versus being in denial before in the past. And now they're able to be the phoenix rising and take the lead and be a true emperor, right? Because the emperor is a leader. So you helped heal this emperor. After they left you, they were never the same. I mean, after you left them, I'm sorry. That's what I believe you left them. They were never the same. They could have received karma. They could have experienced a legal situation that took them off of their throne, that humbled them. Especially with the hangman. They could have dealt with a situation that kept them restricted. And they had time to face their shadow side and see, the things that they were doing wrong, and do the work and do the healing necessary to realize that you were the ultimate love of their life. I feel like this emperor, things are going to be restored in their life again. They fell down from grace. That was the karma. They fell from grace, so their finances were hit. If they were a business owner, that was hit. They took a loss. But it's given that the universe is now going to open the door for them to restore things that were taken away. Okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's abundance. That's prosperity. That's security. That's stability. Because the Queen of Pentacles is very stable, very grounded. She's very nurturing. She doesn't waste money. Any money that she has, she's able to make it grow into something more. She knows how to invest it. She knows how to have multiple streams of income. So there's a business venture card, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is about to embark on a new business venture. Or you and this emperor, maybe y'all have discussed something, and now they're going to be in a position where they can actually either invest in what your business venture is or be a part of it. Okay? And with the Sun card, this is given success. This also means healing, happiness, good health. So we have the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. So you and this Emperor are actually a match. You're the Empress to this Emperor. And I do see you looking back to the past. Stability and security will be restored. So I see you all coming back together. You see their hands are now being tied together with a binding. So this relationship is definitely going to be restored. Okay, I see you looking back to them. Okay, so you see this is the Emperor and the Empress, and you see they're looking at each other. So I see they're focused on you, and you are focused on them as well. You miss them. You miss them, and they missed you. Okay? This Emperor did juggle you in the past, but it's given that they've healed that part of them that had caused them to behave that way. This Emperor was dealing with inner child wounds or inner child trauma that they had to heal, which I believe they did. So let's get some messages of love. Let's see. Divine Spirit, what messages do you have? Give us some messages of love. This Emperor wants to share his heart with you. Okay, and you see the heart that he's offering it has a crack in the middle. So I feel like you all will be sharing the pain. It's almost given like a trauma bonding type of energy, but this time they want to be completely transparent with how they feel, with their emotions. You know, before it was fragmented, but now they've done the work. They brought the heart back together. It's still scarred. They still have the wounds from it, but, you know, they've come a long way. Chemistry, I have never felt a passion this intense. So this Emperor has never forgotten about the passion, the chemistry that you all had. And when they come back, the chemistry will still be there. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So they weren't happy with the way things were going. So that's why they stepped out of you all's relationship. There was a third party. Things there were other things that got in the way of us being together. Shadow side, I said that. You made me realize my flaws. I feel like this Emperor had to go and deal with their shadow side. They had to face their demons. They had to face their demons. They did the work. They were dealing with confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. So this person was just, during that time, and this is giving shadow side energy because you see the two faces, you know. So this person was definitely confused about everything, about where they stood with you or where you stood. Maybe they felt like you didn't want this. Dishonesty, it says, by lying, I ripped us apart. So this Emperor was a liar, you know. You could have caught them in a lie. Ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Well, of course, they had a huge ego. They had a huge ego. Runner, I don't want to run anymore. So this person was running. This person was in the energy of running from you. Holding back, I should have expressed myself better. So this person was not giving you their full potential, okay? They still regret how they treated you unworthy. You're a better person than I am. So they know that, you know, they're not even worth being with you. They know this. Reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Like I said, they have a change of perspective now with the Hanged Man. They're still concerned that this could be a missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. So they could have tried to reach out to you. They could have tried to call you. You could have them on block. You could have them on block. And I never like to tell people to unblock someone, but being that the Empress and the Emperor is here, this tells me that this is your person. And we do have the Sun here in the outcome, so that's the most positive card in the deck. So if you were to do that, it will work out. They're reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. So this person is just in their mind thinking about, you know, how much fun y'all used to have together. You know, y'all could have jokes that you just laugh. I mean, the conversations, the banter was so much fun. We have unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So I feel like this emperor also felt that you didn't care. They felt like they weren't getting all your attention, right? So they seeked their happiness out elsewhere. And they regret it with guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. So values, we have too many differences. So this person was raised a little bit differently than you were. So you all's values were different. Reciprocity, I want to have an equal give and take. So this person wants balance to be restored. You know, they want they're trying to balance both aspects of themselves, the light part, the light side and the dark side. Okay? And there could be something different about this emperor, with you and this empress. Y'all could be different races. Y'all could have different belief systems. There's something very different. They want forgiveness. I can't make this up. They want forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. This person is still beating themselves up. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life. So this person is blaming themselves that they messed up the good things. Daydreaming. Remember I told you they're daydreaming. They're thinking about, the good times that you all have. It says, I'm always longing for you. So this person misses, all they keep thinking about is the passion that you all had, right? With the chemistry card, there was a lot of passion. They have not forgotten a moment of it. They can't stop thinking about it. They now realize that you're irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. So they see now that, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And they're coming in to make a commitment. They're serious this time. They're coming in to make a commitment. And with this Justice card, this is like, they might want to make this like official, like actually tying the knot. Because Justice card is contracts. Responsibilities, I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So this person wants to come in and just, he wants to build a family with you. He wants to show you that you can depend on him. You can rely on him. He wants to take care of you. This person wants to take care of you. And they want to heal that broken heart. And remember, we had the healed card. They've done some of their healing, but they want to come in and, do more healing with you. I said reunion, didn't I? We will always come back to each other. So just be expecting this person to come back in after running away with escape. I left when things got hard. So they want to reunite, especially with the Three of Cups. They want to reunite. So you will be reuniting with this person after. You might be thinking about, letting them go and not letting them back in. You could be detached right now. You're in your own, you're in your zone, your Zen space, your peace. So you're at a place where you're not sure. And that's understandable, okay? But they feel that you all have unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So they feel like this is not the end. Just be expecting someone to come in and apologize for whatever mistakes they made. It says, I wish I could right my wrongs. This person wants to come in and make things up to you, okay? And we have inseparable again. Our love is always there despite the distance. They also feel that you're their destiny. You're their destiny. and they want a new chapter. I am trying to move. They want a new chapter with you. They want things to be new. Okay? They want it to be like y'all are dating for the first time. You know, the butterflies in the belly. Butterflies in my belly. What's that song? It's by, is it Strawberry Moonshine? I think that's the name of the song. Please don't judge me on my singing, okay? But they want to come back in for a new chapter and right their wrongs with you. They miss the good times. They really do. So just be expecting that. If they haven't already contacted you yet, they will, okay? So that's my message for today. Many blessings. Bye-bye.